Hi everyone, Letty here with this Beautiful Place Tarot. So today we are going to do a money spell slash ritual, and we're also going to talk about candle magic. Okay, now everybody does, we'll talk about candles first, guys. Everybody does candle magic a little bit different. They read the velas a little bit, the candles. Okay, um let's see. The type of candle you get always depends on what kind of spell you want to do, what kind of work you want to do. Okay, now just for the record, just so you know, I personally have never done a love spell. Okay, it's always been either like for money, for career, for something that I needed. Okay, never like, pardon my French, but never no worthless ass man. Okay, so that's not to say that, of course, people don't do love spells. Okay, so if you want to do a love spell, candle magic, go ahead and do it. I'm going to show you how you want them to burn. Okay, so when you burn candles, you want it more like this. Okay, this lets you know that you don't have a lot of obstacles. Okay, and this is basically letting you know that your ancestors or whatever Orisha or deity you work with is going to fulfill your dream, basically. Okay, see, this one has a little bit of candle wax down at the bottom, but it's not black. Okay, and there's not many rings on this, so this lets you know that there's not many obstacles. Okay, whereas with this one, you see that there are rings. I counted them and there are 7 full rings. Okay, which let me know that when I do this, it would be 7 months. This was for my channel when I first did my channel. So it let me know that in about 7 months, I would start seeing growth. Okay, so that's good, especially when you want something like, you know, a YouTube channel or you want to see growth. It helps you. Okay, so that way you're not, oh, excuse me, overly anxious. Okay, so this one did burn at the top. You see how it burned? It's okay because we could still see through it, but if it did not burn all the way through, or if it was really black, that will let you know that your deities, your gods, your angels, your ancestors are not going to grant your wish. Okay, so everybody, like I said, has different beliefs. They have different things that they do, orishas, etc. Okay, so I had asked Oya for this. Okay, for this dream. I have been introduced to her through a channeling. If you go ahead and check out my spiritual journey video, you'll see I talk all about it. Shouts out to my Loas. So I can work with Oya. Oh, and we got my kid here too.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Yeah, I want her to do this because she's never done one of these before. Now I can also work with Oshun. Okay, so I probably will do one soon for Oshun, probably on the solstice, which is the 20th. Okay, so I might do another one, and I'll let you guys know how it's burning and how it comes out. Okay, so that's that. Now for today's video overall, we are gonna do a money spell. Let me get the one of yours, Sus. Okay, so my daughter is gonna use the little one. Okay, you can use any kind of container. Okay, the smaller the container, the easier it is, so that when you see it, you could shake it or you could carry it around with you. Okay, that's a ritual, right? A ritual is something you do ritually, frequently, daily. Okay, a spell is something you pretty much do once and then you kind of leave it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a mason jar. We keep mason jars. Go ahead, Sass.
These are like candle holders that we had gotten from a friend. Yeah, it provides a nice little decorative effect, but we're just gonna use them for this.
Another thing I will say, obviously, if you have bottles, if you ever want to do like a sour jar, shout out to my witches. I have never done a sour jar. Honestly, I have my own personal beliefs about that, and it's really because I've never wanted to do anything bad against anybody. I've been asked to do them for people. I won't do them. Okay, that's my personal choice as a spiritualist on my journey. I do know of, you know, santerias and botanicas that will do sour jars for anybody. Okay. So, what else? We have here a bunch of supplies. Okay. So, you will see. Go ahead, Sasa. Go over those.
So here, the first one we have is sage. Next we have some thyme leaves. You can just buy these at the grocery store. That's where we got these. Then we have some pink Himalayan salt. Some Italian seasoning. I'm guessing this has like basil in it. Yeah, so this has marjoram, basil, rosemary, thyme, oregano, and sage in it. So it's kind of like a mix of all of them. I think if you don't want to just like show up to wherever you buy your spices from and just kind of with all this like huge clatter of bottles or whatnot. And then these are basil leaves. These are really good for like burning. And then we have these rosemary leaves. These are in a more pure form, not as ground up as the other ones. We also have some cinnamon, some ground cinnamon, and then we have some organic honey.
Okay.
Oh, and some brown sugar. We have it in a big jar, so I'm not trying to hold it up all the time.
And last but not least, we have
some water.
Water. Okay. So as you may or may not know, there's different types of magic. You can do fire magic. You can do earth magic.
Yeah, like all elemental magic, kind of.
Yeah. Okay. You could do air magic. Okay. I usually prefer fire magic because I've seen it work the fastest. But for this spell today, like I said, we're going to do water. Okay. So the main ingredient is going to be water. Okay. You want to show them the water sauce? Okay. So it's best to like lay it out. Okay. Try not to get too messy. That's why we have these
like plates.
These plates here. Okay.
They're like placemats.
So once you have your jars, you have your spices, you have your water, etc. You do want your money. Okay. You want, if you want a $1 bill, if you want $5, you know, depending how big of a baller you already are, $100 bill, it's up to you. Okay. Then you want a quarter. You pretty much want each one of the coins.
Oh, snap.
Drops. Nickel. Dime.
Drops everything on the table.
Penny. And
a dime. No, that's everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarter, dime, nickel, penny. There you go. Dollar.
And dollar coins if you want to get really fancy.
You also want a marker because we are going to write our intentions on our money. Okay? When you're doing this, you want to make sure you're in high vibes, okay? High spirits. You never want to do this when you're sad, when you're depressed, because you're setting your intentions, okay? We are also doing this today because today is Juneteenth, and it is also, tomorrow will be the summer solstice, okay? So as you know, Mayans, Africans, Egyptians always did spells, rituals on the solstices or new moon, full moon, etc. Okay? So, we're going to get started. Do you have any questions, Sas?
What's this stuff for?
Oh, that is oil. Okay? That is, what does this say? I think that's eucalyptus. Where is my...
Yeah. And this is lavender.
Okay. So you also want an essential oil. Sorry about that, guys. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
I prefer lavender. Lavender is really, really good.
Mm.
Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, we've cleaned our jars that we're going to use. And what we're going to do is we're going to sage them. Okay. So go ahead, Mommy, and light the sage. You want to sage the cover, the tops, and inside of the jar and around it, etc. Okay, and that's just to clean it off. This is an old spice pumpkin like candle or something that was in here. I've had this for a long time. So, okay, so while she's burning that, okay, you want to put it under, around, on the side of. You just basically want to clear it out. And for those who don't know why, you know, ritual people burn sage, it is because it emits a negative ion. okay? So we're gonna do that, and then she's gonna do hers. We're gonna clean it. Sorry if you guys hear the
Fireworks going on in the background.
yeah. Today is Juneteenth. Shouts out to all my African American people. Yeah, mine has a little bit of water too.
Ash in mine. From the sage.
You also too, either in advance or later on, you want a piece of your hair. So thankfully, myself and my daughter, our hair gets everywhere, literally.
Right.
It's super hard super easy, excuse me, for us to
like, literally like
pull it out. I mean, I think if I run my hair through.
Yeah, if I run my hands through my hair, because it's thick and it gets really tangled, so
there you go. Look at how easy that was.
Oh my god, this is kind of disturbing.
So yeah, we will also need a piece of hair, okay? If your hair doesn't come out easily or something, then
Maybe
yeah.
take just a little snip.
I don't even know if they could see it.
I don't know. Maybe put it against your hand.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Your hand's plugged in.
There we go. Okay, so I pulled out 2 actually.
I pulled out like 5, like 10.
So we're gonna put him right here. Obviously we have breakage. We're gonna put him right here on our plate, okay? Because we will wrap the money with that.
Oh my god.
Okay. Now everybody does spells differently. Okay, you can do a green marker. Do you have any green markers or pencils, colored pencils, or blue?
Blue? I don't have any blue markers.
Okay. So just so you know, guys, you can always, change this up. You can always improvise, right? You don't have something here, but you like a spice. This is all for your intentions. Again, you want to keep your vibe high. I would have on music, but I think with the fireworks is too much.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that we've cleaned our jar, we are going to write on our money. Okay? And what we are going to write on our money is we're going to set our intentions, okay? Whatever you want for money. Sometimes if I want money, I'll do like $10,000, $15,000 plus, okay? So you are telling the universe, you are telling God, basically you expect, you have hopes for, you have dreams for, you gratefully, you're telling your ancestors that this is what you need, okay? So I'm going to say thank you. You always want to start off with thank yous. Thank you, ancestors. I would love X amount of dollars. Y'all don't need to know what that is. In my bank account. Okay, I like to, let my ancestors know I love them. I love you. And I will see you soon. Okay, but this is a personal note. It is anything that you want to say to your ancestors. She's going to do the same. Okay?
On the back, or it doesn't matter which side?
Any side, it doesn't matter. You can also write on the back if you'd like. Okay? Now, I will go a step further. There are people, such as myself, who do believe they attract money very fast. I attract money very fast. Okay? If I ever need money, I don't have to wait for it long. I just get it. I attract it really, really quickly. Okay? I also run through it really quickly, but I do attract it very quickly, okay?
Maybe that's why. Inverse relationship.
Right. So like I always told my mom, I was born to be rich because I spend like I'm rich, okay? So like I said, this is something that's very personal to you. Whatever you want to put on your money, that is completely up to you, okay? And again, if you want to write on the back of it, you can. She's still doing hers, all right? Now, while she's doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold mine up, okay? And I am going to wrap my hair around it, okay? And I'm going to say thank you so much. I'm going to chant and say thank you so much, ancestors. I love you. Thank you for this blessing, for this gift. I am calling it into existence like it is mine. And I humbly come to you and thank you in advance. And then I'm going to go ahead and wrap my hair, okay? You can use nails. You can use all kinds of things. I've seen people do toenails. I mean, all kinds
Ew.
of things. Yeah. All right. So
couldn't be me. Could not be me.
So I have all this hair here. Trust me, it does not take a long for my hair to get everywhere. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Now, while she's still doing hers, I'm gonna throw mine in my jar. Okay. And I'm also gonna set my intentions and say thank you. Okay. I'm also going to grab my quarter, my nickel. I'm gonna rub on them. Okay.
You're filling it?
Mm-hmm. All right. Another step that you may want to do now, or even before you throw the money is you want to grab your essential oils and rub the rim. Oh, it smells so good. Of your jar. Okay? And then I want to tell my ancestors that they smell so good. Thank you in advance for all that they are going to bestow upon me. Thank you so much. Okay? And again, this is about setting intentions. Okay? We are casting a spell similar to if you would cast a vote. Now, I'm going to start with sage. I love sage. Sage has very many ancient properties. Oh, I love to smell it. Okay? I'm going to throw a pinch of it in here and thank my ancestors. Thank you so much, ancestors. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Orishas, thank you so much. Okay. Alright, so she's doing hers. Her jar, again, is smaller.
It's a little small, so
We're going to do
put it up
thyme.
a little bit.
I'm going to do thyme. Again, I'm going to grab a pinch, a generous amount. My jar is pretty big. Oh my god, it smells good too.
What does have? This is like air, earth, and water, right? For
Yeah. Yeah. So then we are going to, I'm also going to do pink salt. Okay. This, of course, is just because it's, you know, salt of the earth for me. I like to do it. I like to add it into a lot of my spells. Again, any of this stuff is optional. Go ahead and leave comments down below. Another thing that is optional is honey. Some people like honey. I prefer water. That's why I'm going to do water with sugar. Okay, but she might want to do the honey.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have it here. Okay, because she has a smaller jar as well. Okay, but I like to hear mine click and clink. Okay, that's why I also want to do the water. Okay, so we're going to do the pink Himalayan salt. Thank you, ancestors, salt of the earth. Thank you all those who have come before me. I thank you in advance. I thank you for this money. I know it will be here soon. If you've never done a money spell before, leave me in the comments, okay, that you've never done one. And if you have, let me know how soon it took for you to get money. When I've done these in the past, I mean, literally like a day or two, I've had money in my account or somebody has given me money. Okay, we're going to do some Italian seasoning just because it has a little bit of everything. Oh, that smells so good. Okay. All right. I'm going to do basil leaves. You could do bay leaves as well. Okay. Again, thank you, salt of the earth, my ancestors. I thank you in advance for this money as if it's already here. Okay, we're gonna do rosemary. Okay, I'm gonna do rosemary. Definitely, I love rosemary. Rosemary is kind of expensive. Like no lie, how much was this? Like $5?
Yeah, that was like somewhere between 5, 10.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a pinch of this.
Did you put in the salt already?
I did on mine, yeah. Gonna do some rosemaries. Thank you in advance, ancestors, Orishas, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. Okay. Do some rosemary. And last but not least, as far as in mine and in the spice realm, we're going to do cinnamon. Okay, we want sweet stuff.
Well,
Unlike
love, that's a good ingredient for like all love-based things.
yeah, and it's not, you know, this obviously isn't a sour jar.
Right.
So thank you so much. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you in advance. I love you. Thank you. Okay, mix it up. Next, I'm gonna put some sugar because it's sweet and it's so good to me, just like my ancestors. Okay, gracias. Abuela, gracias tío, gracias ama. Okay. Azúcar. Bendiciones. Okay.
Let me see that.
And again, you can do this by yourself, guys. I'm doing this with my child. This is the first time I've done this with her. So I wanted to incorporate it. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to put in the water because again, this is so sweet to me and I love to shake mine up. Oh, another thing, sorry. We can do stones, amethyst, anything that is a small stone. I actually had some that broke off. I had some amethyst that broke off and I wanted to include it.
And you do have to be careful sometimes with stones. You have to, like, if you do have any lying around, you do want to make sure that they are okay to be put in water, because there are some that aren't okay to be put in water. Like, they'll dissolve or they'll be permanently damaged. But that's just something important to keep in mind. Anything quartz based, so smoky quartz, obsidian, amethyst, things like that. I'm sure you can do your research anywhere. You can find it. Quick Google search will do you some good. It will definitely help you for more. Like, obviously a ruined stone isn't going to really help you if it dissolves.
Okay, so I had some amethyst that broke off. Look at how beautiful that is. I'm going to put the big one in mine, and I'm going to give my daughter this little one.
Thank you.
Okay, and we're going to add that. Again, this is optional, guys. Again, I just love stuff like this because it's my jar.
I'll put some honey in there. Just a little bit.
My daughter's going to put honey. Again, thank you for your sweetness and your goodness. Ama, abuela, tío. Salud. Salud.
I think it's all the spices. That's killing my nose a little bit.
Yeah. Let me know what other spices you guys use. Sometimes I've heard people use pepper. I don't know. Other things. Just let me know. Did you put water in your sauce?
No, I'm going to.
Okay. Let me get some of those. Oh, did you want to put that back on there? No. You don't need that. We'll keep it on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one more thing. I'm missing. I think I'm missing. Oh yeah, this. Amethyst.
And then you wanted some water, right?
Yeah. I'll probably have to like tablespoon it in or something because
there's a lot. Oh. So this jar is not gonna fully fit. I don't know why, but in case something like that happens, you do want to have like extra rubber bands around or tin foil, because you do not want this mason jar to come loose. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is pull a little bit off, and I'm gonna put it in between. And if you have a liga or a rubber band or something, you can always, you know, put it down. But you also want to put the lid on, okay? And that's just to keep mine nice and secure, okay? I do, again, like to do a ritual, and I like to shake mine, okay?
That's nice.
You want to put this someplace where people will not be touching it. You want to, if you have an altar or someplace like that, you definitely want to put this there. I like to set mine down in front of a picture of my mom, okay? So that's where I'll be putting mine, okay? I also like to put it over a flame and chant and say my affirmations, set my intentions, okay? And again, she has hers, so hers will be better. Go ahead and shake yours, okay? Say your prayers, set your intentions, and that's pretty much it, guys. Since this is a ritual, what you want to do is, like I said, you want to, when you come in your room or wherever you are, I have a tarot room slash makeup room, but my daughter has her own room. You want to make sure that nobody touches your stuff. You know, friends come over, etc. Oh, what's that? You know, I don't try to explain too much to people. It's none of their business, actually. All right. Do you have any questions, Sas?
What about if like you take it outside, like your home or whatever?
I would recommend you not to do that
Uh-huh.
and just keep it in the house, you
Right.
know, and just shake it up like every morning or something. But it's up to you, honestly, because if you want to keep it in your pocket, it's up to you. All right. All right, guys. So leave me comments in the comments down below. As you can see, we have a tiradero here. We have a bunch of shit everywhere.
A bit of a mess.
So keep that in mind when you're going to do yours. And let me know if you did it, how it went. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a good Juneteenth. Have a good solstice. Have a good Mercury retrograde. Because we're going through it. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.